We've got an installation which is being built by an organisation called Makerversity, which is based in Somerset House, and we're working with them and the Cultural Institute at King's, constructing an object or an installation that will actually produce sort of 3D printed bits of DNA that will sort of accumulate during the festival and make something much larger, and that will involve audiences interacting with the installation and telling it what sort of DNA to produce.
Every person who comes and enters into this interactive installation in a way would come and get educated about fundamental principles as to how the artifacts or natural organisms in fact are created from DNA, and then we draw parallels as to how we are translating this information into an art project. Throughout the process, Arts and Humanities as well as the Cultural Institute put me in touch with Professor Sutton, and we formed this amazing collaboration as to how we are able to take meaningful concepts from biological organisms and apply them in design.
Well, DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, which is best thought of as a very long molecule in the nuclei of every cell in our body, and indeed the nucleus of every cell of every organism. It's segregated into chromosomes, 46 in the case of humans, but best thought of really as one long molecule. And we have a model of that here. It's a long chain polymeric molecule consisting in fact of two chains wound around each other in a famous double helical structure. But the important aspect of the molecule is that it has a base, a chemical entity, of which there are 4 types in DNA, in all DNA in every organism on the planet. Either adenine or guanine, cytosine or thymine, A, T, C and G. So in this project, you will have the opportunity to just invent a base sequence, and we'll let you think of 9 characters, so C, G, T, A, until there are 9 characters. Those 3 triplets will correspond to 3 amino acids, if you like, but in our case, these are 3 building blocks of a sculpture. So there is a direct analogy between DNA coding for the construction, if you like, a blueprint for constructing an organism or a human body, and the sequences of bases that you've been typing in, and to generate unique structures that lead to the formation of these unique elements within the sculpture.
We are a makerspace, we're a place where people are based to make things. It's what we get excited about. We get excited about it in a very particular detailed way. We get excited about process, we get excited about tools, we get excited about machinery and materials and playing with all of those things. What's really exciting about it for me is bringing together a kind of world of ideas and critical thought together, I guess, with a world of technology and production, and actually showing how those two things together create something that is much more interesting. So a lot of the people who work here, for instance, when you say to them, why do you make? They'll say, because it helps me realise an idea. And I think in the arts and humanities world, thinking about ideas and realising those takes a very different form. So I think it's really exciting to do something where it takes a physical form, and to do that using this new mythical technology of 3D printing that people talk about the whole time, to create something, really amazing with real depth, with real kind of insight behind it.